Ripple shares have experienced a slight increase in value as a consequence of the end of the case. In spite of everything that is going on, lithium financing continues to amaze specialists in the field with its success. An investment has been made by Vita Buterin in this blockchain service that is relatively minor. This is the thing that has piqued our interest as of the LACE process. Additionally, the DeFi at the same time that their disagreement is nearing its conclusion. Ripple's claims are debunked in the most recent action taken by the SEC. Investors are showing interest in the lithium finance staking platform, which comes at a time when there are talks taking place about the current condition of XRP and the massive amount of funding that Megath has gotten. In the ongoing legal battle with Ripple Labs, it is important to keep a constant knowledge of the main Bitcoin efforts that are currently underway. On June 10th, the Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) presented its final response, which contested Ripple's statements as well as the remedies filing. The Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) continues to believe that the conduct of the business were reckless, despite the fact that the court did not accept Ripple's fair notice claim. There is still a considerable deal of debate regarding the legal status of XRP as a security, according to the Commission, which asserts that this is the case. As a consequence of the most recent response that the SEC provided in the Ripple case, the value of XRP experienced a significant decline, moving from $0.618 on June 10th to $0.6001 a month later. This represents a decrease of $2.10 as a result of the price increase that led to this decrease. That XRP is becoming increasingly popular. According to the optimistic projections of Ripple experts, the cryptocurrency will be close to $0.88 by the time the month of August comes to a close. Despite this, there are a few industry professionals who continue to maintain a negative stance regarding the future of XRP in the days and weeks ahead. This is due to the fact that they are dissatisfied with the current state of the market. It is their aim that the price of XRP will continue to plummet until it reaches $0.11 by the end of August. They are holding out hope that this will happen. There has been a widespread fall in the value of the Bitcoin market, which is the primary reason for their negative prognosis. Huge attachment. When his team disclosed a first fundraising round of $20 million at a valuation of 9 figures, a new project that emerged from secret mode the previous week was able to push important blockchains to the background. Despite the fact that there are a vast number of new chains that are now available, this update stands out for a few different reasons. There were a number of notable investors who contributed to the funding, including Dragonfly Capital and Vitalik Buterin, the developer of Consensus. The company Megath asserts that it is able to provide flawless interoperability with Ethereum in addition to real-time transactions that are extremely rapid. So, taking all of this into consideration, will it be adequate to compete with the chain count that is currently present in the ecosystem in the future? We are going to find out. When Matt Hamilton, a former top-tier executive at Ripple, revealed on May 3rd, 2023, that the company was attempting to establish a second XRP ledger, which would be designed specifically for digital currencies that were issued by central banks, he sparked a stir in the cryptocurrency community. In his presentation, Hamilton detailed the efforts that Bitcoin companies are currently undertaking to enhance a private version of a product. He also revealed certain details about these initiatives. The XRP ledger brings for the formation of the United Republic of Digital Currency, which is a digital currency that is supported by countries. During the time that Ripple was working as the head of developer relations, his words carried a great deal of respect. In spite of this, there are questions that arise over whether or not the value of XRP on this co-ledger was in accordance with what the general public anticipated, or whether it was something entirely different. Even though not all investors claim to have seen this hidden record, Black Swan financiers claim to have seen it. Furthermore, they published pictures of the incredibly high price of XRP, which was $327,000, to this mystery website, which resulted in a frenzy of theories happening. For anything XRP related, if this is your first time visiting our website, we ask that you ring the bell and click the button that says subscribe. We will make certain that you receive updates in real time on each and every one of our XRP related issues. If you find my work to be enjoyable, I would appreciate it if you could show your appreciation by giving it a thumbs up and providing a comment that reflects your ideas. As a result of the disclosure of this information, the actual price of XRP on this private version, as well as the very existence of the ledger, became hot matters of debate. Nevertheless, this is the point at which the story becomes more difficult. Specifically, what is the relevance of the fact that we occurred to come upon an episode of a podcast that is related to the Republic of? It is essential to keep in mind that Ripple and the Republic of Palo have collaborated in the past, particularly through the supervision of the first stable currency experiment that was based on the XRP ledger. This is something that should be kept in mind. In addition to the particulars of the emergence of this secret ledger, There is a theory that asserts these persons are required to be aware of the XRP price that is displayed on it. The conundrum has been resolved. Make sure you are ready to see a video that features the Minister of Finance for the Republic of PAL. This is due to the fact that he conducts additional research into the debate between public and private ledgers, the foundation of their constant currency, and the value of XRP throughout the course of time. Acceptance of one. Another is required? Alright, let's get started with the video footage. The fact that the public XRP ledger is open to the public was the fundamental reason why we were interested in having an honest conversation about our continuing projects and accomplishments, which have always been of the utmost significance. Up to this point, the journey has been enjoyable. Nevertheless, it has not been devoid of challenges throughout its entirety. It is abundantly evident that the Finance Ministry of the Republic of Palau placed a high importance on the public ledger due to the fact that it presents information in a transparent manner. Their reply, on the other hand, does not either acknowledge or deny the existence of a private ledger, which leaves the door open for the possibility that it could be a reality. In order to solve these challenges, it has been essential to carry out pioneering work, a trial, and an experiment, all of which have been carried out with the support of Ripple. Because there are a big number of people who are interested in learning about the value of XRP on this ledger that appears to be private. An audio clip from another podcast has been received by us, and it will be played in a not-too-distant future. The speculative pricing of XRP on this hidden platform will be easier to comprehend as a result of considering this. There is a widespread notion that suggests that the public ledger and the secret ledger are likely to arrive at the same point. This concept is still hypothetical because there is no solid data to support it nonetheless. If this theory is correct, it could integrate the values of both ledgers and arrive at an average price. Nonetheless, this hypothesis is still speculative. David Short, who is better known to many people as the Chief Technology Officer of Ripple's Chief Technology Officer, was present throughout all of these discussions. First, let's look into the price that is expected to be offered on the XRP private ledger platform. It is necessary for me to reiterate it once more due to the sheer complexity of the scenario. Despite the fact that it is not written in stone, it offers a glimpse into the possible value that the private ledger might attach to XRP. A personal ledger is not something that is created out of thin air, as I indicated earlier. It is something that has been around for quite some time. Instead, it is a reality. The reason I am aware of this information is because I watched a live video on YouTube that was broadcast from Japan. Within the confines of that 5-minute film, there is a public ledger that is currently creating the most serious challenge. Regarding the notes that are recorded on the private and public ledgers of XRP, what are the differentiating traits that set them apart from one another? My task is extremely challenging, and it is impossible to stress how difficult it is. In spite of this, let us not forget about my major concern. It would appear that this tool has the ability to make financial transactions across international borders easier, not only for customers of mass retail businesses, but also for commercial enterprises. Everything that we are able to view at this moment is the overall scheme of things. XRP is being utilized by a multitude of financial institutions in order to incorporate it into actual utility projects and to take advantage of its features, which enable frictionless intra- and cross-institutional transfers, as well as the integration of payments across international borders. There is no evidence that Japanese financial institutions are the only ones experiencing this problem. Globally, enormous giants are forming at Q. Credit card company MasterCard and cryptocurrency exchange Ripple are an example of an official relationship.